Hi everyone, it's Rachel here from Boost Education. I just wanted to show you, during last week I went to Kmart and found this really cool corkboard which has little measurable little knob things that go up and down here, and it's got a corkboard background. It was $8 and I was really looking for something where I can have like a measuring tool to help with developing mindset in the classroom. I wanted something sort of easy to use, something that I can use in whole class situations, individual situations, in group situations. And I wanted something that I could fairly, make quite flexible and add the different bits and pieces. So what I've done is I've jumped into PowerPoint. I've used some arrows from Rebecca B Designs, which I grabbed off Design by Teachers. So I purchased the arrows and just dragged and dropped them literally into PowerPoint. This is one A4 page. You can see them down here. I've made a whole heap of them. I've labelled some and I've left others blank. I've also got a version with the number line. If you wanted to use number lines and show students basically how number lines can be used inside different situations. These are just pinned on there. What I've done is, I'll take this off, I've just put those clear little 3M hooks up. So I just use those and I've popped them up. I love 3M hooks. It allows me to do what I want and put things up where I want in the classroom without damaging the property so the principal doesn't kill me. So what I've done is I've printed and made all these up. There's lots of different options. There's also blank options to go in with here. So you can choose as many different areas of mindset you want to focus on. I've also got some instructions in there and showed you the different areas that you can develop, and also left it optional so you can actually put your own titles here, and you can use a whiteboard marker to chop and change the different ones if you want to leave them sitting in here and just adjust them up and down as you go. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll be getting the students to basically become more self-aware. So getting them to actually, measure whereabouts, oh, that's come out. So I'm getting them basically to measure whereabouts, the class thinks we're up to. And I might even get the students individually to measure these and then individually on their own as well. I wouldn't get the students to do it if they're looking at an individual basis. I wouldn't do this in front of other students. But if we're going to do whole class situations, I would be looking at showing them where. So I would start modeling and giving them a bit of self-awareness. So your determination, everybody at the moment feels it's about here, and I would make sure that it was my feeling of where I think they're working at, and it shows them how much more potential they can go. And then when they're up here, I'd definitely make sure that I would bring and make them aware. So it's just another way to help develop classroom culture and develop intrinsic motivation inside your classroom. So I hope that's helpful. I will actually put these online. So underneath this video, I'll put a link where you can purchase these arrows all done for you. And they'll be on Design by Teachers and you just print them off. I've laminated them. I'm the laminating queen like most teachers, so they'll be able to last for life. The other thing I've done is I've actually put another little 3M hook down here and I've hole punched those. So I'll just grab those off. So I've actually put a hole punch in those, and I like to do that a lot around the classroom actually. So when I've got other options, or we want to rotate things around so I don't lose them, I just have it hanging up there to go for next time. I think that's a great option too, because I'll be allowing the students to actually opt which area we want to focus on next. I will strategically be looking at making sure we cover at least 2, 3 or 4 of them during each term, and yeah, so I hope that's helpful. Would love to hear your feedback. If you guys have anything else that's similar to this, or you want to share your ideas, love to hear them. Put them in the comments and we'll talk soon.